Hello again, my name is Naomi Boren and I am the visionary here for Karuna Revolution. I am a regenerative health practitioner and I help individuals and families get their bodies back into balance, and I also help teach that suffering is optional and that if we provide our body its proper nutrition and clean out its terrain, we can heal and reverse our illness and disease. A little disclaimer is I am not a doctor, so I am not here to diagnose or make any promises of anything. This is purely for educational purposes only. I started a longevity protocol 3 weeks ago. I'm going up to onto 4 weeks now, and I just wanted to share the journey with those that would be interested in learning more about how to repair cellular damage. Today I just wanted to give a quick little insight to the protocol that I am on, and it might sound very extensive, but it's actually very easy and beneficial to learn and know about the information. So without further ado, I'll just go down the list. But basically, I changed my diet back to 100% plant-based. So no animal products whatsoever, no dairy, no pizzas, no meat, no milk, no ice cream, none of that. I am eating and drinking regeneratively grown superfoods. Taking a plant-based amino acid that's from an organic pea protein source. It's a pre-digested vegan protein, so it goes right into the cells, tissues, and muscles within 23 minutes. I have been drinking every morning living algae from Peru. It's 100% Klebsidium flacidum, which provides all the essential minerals, vitamins, amino acids, antioxidants, proteins, and polyphenols. I have also added in some zeolites, which is a product that helps to remove heavy metals from the body. We all know heavy metals, or maybe we don't know that heavy metals are kind of neurotoxic chemicals that, kind of help, or that actually dysregulate functions of the body, and neurological disorders. So also I've been taking nano silver, which is nanoparticle silver, which kind of goes in and it safely collects and removes any viruses, any pathogens, and bacteria. So last July I had a tooth infection, and the dentist that I found on the 4th of July weekend told me he couldn't really see what was going on with the tooth because it has a crown on it, and that he could just give me an antibiotic. And I told him that I don't take antibiotics unless it's an emergency, because it will destroy our microgut biome, and it takes 6 months up to years to repair that injury. So I just increased my nano silver, and I drank pretty much like a whole bottle within probably a day and a half. And the infection pretty much went away. However, when I press on this, like where the infection was, I actually can still feel like there's something there. So I've added the nano silver in to just get back in there and kind of clean it up, because it's obviously still present. My body is telling me that it's still kind of there and an issue, although it doesn't hurt, so that's a good thing. I've been drinking ASEA, which is a cell signaling solution that helps upregulate cellular communication. So when our cells are communicating better, then they'll be able to repair what is needed, what is dysregulated in the body. I've also been drinking molecular hydrogen water, which upregulates the NRF2 pathways and combats oxidative stress. So I don't know if you've ever heard of the NRF2 pathway, but it is a cell signaling mechanism, that helps protect cells from oxidative stress by activating the antioxidant genes. I also been using what's called LifeWave stem cell patches, the X39 and X49, and I've heard testimonies from people that when they use those two patches, patches together, it helps to, they've noticed their hair growth, and that's like one of my main priorities, aside from fixing my cellular damage, is to get my hair back. My hair used to be like twice the thickness, and throughout my coursework I learned that I have like this little bit of thinning here, and I don't want to thin out. I want to have a thick full of hair all the way up until I'm not a human anymore. So, you know, between the plant algae and the stem cell patches, I have seen just like kind of a little bit of hair growth, little baby hairs kind of growing in. So to be continued. We've got a few months to go here. Let's see. So the stem cell patches, what they are is they're organic nanocrystal structured technology that works through something that's called photobiomodulation, which is a type of phototherapy and acupressure. And when it's applied, it actually reflects specific wavelengths of infrared light. So we emit an infrared light, and this special crystal patch just kind of reflects that light back into the body at specific acupoints. So it reflects the light back into the body, and it helps your body to reproduce its own stem cells. And like, how amazing is that? You may have heard of stem cell therapy, and it is actually a really expensive therapy, and a lot of times it might not work because you are using and taking someone else's biology and putting it into your own. And I believe that when you go through those kinds of stem cell transplants, you have to go into like isolation for a certain amount of time, because it's actually like lowering your immune system, again, because it's not your information. So this is actually signaling to your body to work towards optimal energy flow. And then what I've added in too is Cellcore Bioscience, their protocol. So I'm on their 4-month protocol. I lined it up with this longevity program, and there's 4 steps to it. So the first step, let's see, I had to write it down because I can't memorize everything. But step 1 is delivering key nutrients to support my mitochondrial function, and it's going to help me establish healthy drainage pathways. So when we go on a detox journey, or if you start like fasting and you want to like kind of cleanse out, you really want to make sure that your elimination pathways are open and ready to receive the waste that has been accumulated and stuck for decades. So you don't want to just start, you know, parasite cleansing or going into a dry fasting state from eating a standard American diet, because your bowels and your kidneys most likely are not eliminating properly. Our bowels are supposed to be moving 2 to 3 times a day, and with our kidneys, our urine, it's actually supposed to, if you were to collect it in a jar, it's actually supposed to look like cloudy and full of sediment and like lots of flakes, like a snow globe. So there's 4 or 5, there's 5 different things that I'm taking. One's called BCATP, which is assisting the body with ATP production, which is cellular energy. So ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Then I'm taking CT minerals, which helps support mental clarity, immune function, cellular repair, and detoxification. The KL support is helping to maintain my kidney and liver function, so getting the kidneys to filter. And then I'm taking a biotoxin binder, which is going to assist my natural detox process. And it also supports the gut biome, which in turn aids in the healthy digestion. So that's been one of my problems, is having like a really slow and sluggish digestion. I have not previously been having regular bowel movements. You know, everyone thinks like because they go once a day that they're fine, but actually once a day still contributes to the fact that you're constipated. So if that sounds like you, reach out to me and we can talk more about it. I'd love to help anyone that is looking for relief in that regard, if you will. And then, so Cellcore, they formulate these products with bioactive carbon technology, which is a proprietary blend of fulvic acids that support cellular repair and the body's natural ability to detoxify. It has a low pH, and this bioactive carbon technology helps protect the ingredients from being digested in the stomach acid, so that by the time it gets to the area of the body that needs the support, it's delivering the full function of that supplement, if you will. Some of the other things that I've been adding in is just getting that morning sunlight. It's been a little cold here in Massachusetts in the month of March right now, so like today is a really kind of crappy rainy day. But anyways, we do what we can with what we have. So try to get some morning sun, been dry brushing. I didn't learn about or even know anything about dry brushing until I was 41 years old. Like, something that we should all know is we should be dry brushing our skin first thing in the morning, and we're just like kind of getting that lymph system which lives underneath the entire skin. We have a lymph system underneath where our brain is, and all throughout our entire body we have lymph nodes that are helping, and those are the necessary drainage pathways to help feed the waste to the kidneys. Breath work is another thing that I've added in. Just learning how to breathe really helps to eliminate up to 70% of toxins out of the body. That was like a huge number when I learned about that in class, was 70%. Like, how simple to just learn how to breathe properly, right? And then just making sure that I'm trying to get at least 8 hours of sleep. I sometimes get longer than that. Not gonna lie, when I get up in the morning, I just love my bed so much. I don't want to move out of it. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell that I've been working on and utilizing every single day to help support my system in this detox process and this age reversal process. So I'm basically trying to reverse my cellular age. We registered it with a blood test at the beginning. I still haven't gotten the results yet, but that's okay. I'm patient. And I did actually order 2 more things that I'm gonna add in. One is called Deliverance, and it's a liver support. I think it's like a fruit extract that helps to support the liver function. And then I ordered what's called Viva Ray glasses. So I've been learning about like light technology and how artificial light could really be aiding in our aging process, and kind of dysregulating our nervous system and really kind of messing with it. So I ordered the glasses, and hopefully I can wear them at work. We'll see what happens with that, because I do work at night. And yeah, I'm excited to just try them out, see if it has any effect, that visible effect that I can see for myself. And so yeah, that kind of just sums up what I've been doing on a daily basis. I can say one of my testimonies for myself is I've been on deep cleansing detoxes in the past, and the first time I ever did it, it took about like 3 months to see like proper kidney filtration. And I was a little bummed about it because I was doing all the things. I was taking lots of different herbs and eating lots of raw fruits and whatnot, and it just like kind of seemed to take forever. But then I learned how our emotions actually play a huge role in how our organs function. And we can talk about that in another video, but something to think about and learn about later on is doing a lot of the emotional work on ourselves, and that will help support our body to be optimally functioning better. So like I said, my vision is to kind of help support those that are looking for the alternate solution. I don't really consider this an alternate solution, because if you go back in time before the American Medical Association became in existence, this was the solution: going to nature and hydrating the body and eating from the earth and eating from good soil, like food that's produced from really good soil, and getting our minerals and nutrients from the ocean. Even just like swimming in ocean water, it can have huge benefits to our overall being. And so my vision is to teach everyone that they have options. I'm not here to discredit doctors in any way, shape, or form. I think that there's a time and a place for medical Western medicine, when there's an emergency or you have to have surgery, absolutely. But when it comes to our general health, we 100% are able to help ourselves in that way. There's a plethora of information and proof from others that have done this work to prove that it works. You know, one of my greatest mentors had Hashimoto's, lupus, so she was diagnosed with those things, in fibromyalgia. She had celiac, had unexplained infertility, and she's reversed all of those things in her body. And she's only in her early 40s, but her cells are registering to be in her 20s. And all of the, lines and wrinkles, and stress lines that she used to have are now all gone. So it's my goal in the next 4 weeks plus, not 4 weeks, 4 months plus, because I'm not going back to my sad lifestyle like ever again. I did it once and I went back and I've been miserable. Let's just leave it at that. And I'm not going back because there's nothing better than what healthy feels like. And it doesn't mean you don't have to have fun doing it. And it doesn't mean you can't still enjoy your life because you're eating and doing certain different things. So I don't want to make these videos super long. I want to keep them short and informational and just tell my story. So have a beautiful day, and I will check in with you next week. Bye.